March 4th, 2013, and it's project time again. This year I'm building a lifting platform that will be partly embedded in the floor of my garage. This will lift any size motorcycle that I can think of, as I'm using some fairly substantial size steel. Most of the steel that I'm using is 3/8 to 1/2 inch thick. I also have some 1-inch solid stock that will be used for rollers and bracing. And I have these steel plates. Now, I like to keep a consistent thickness of the steel. It makes it easier for welding. And I believe that if I'm going with a 3/4 inch steel acme rod as the lifting mechanism itself, this will be at the side of the lifting beam, and the rod itself is used to create pulling and pushing force. 3/4 inch is quite substantial. If you look at your scissor jacks, they have a similar type of rod, only approximately half this thickness, and they're supposed to lift a ton. Now, the project's going to start by creating the lower or base platform, which is going to be all underground except for the opening at the top. This forwardable piece of steel is what's going to actually be the top mount for this beam, and the beam will slide into it and be raised out of it whenever it's in use. I know it looks a lot, and it's going to be a lot, but one of the things that I am making this do is to lift itself, so that when I want to remove it from the floor mount, I will have a similar device that will just jack it out of the ground or out of the cement, and then it will be rolled away in a trolley. It shouldn't take up any more space than the last lifting platform that I made. It's just going to be a heck of a lot heavier. Well, I better get started. One of the first things I have to do is create the in-ground platform, and that's going to use these heavy angles that are going to be used as side bracing, and this all has to be cleaned up and then welded to the mounting bracket.